Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for a radio audience tuning in at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all can be with us. Also, tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast Worldwide. We appreciate you guys joining us as well. As we've been talking about, June is recognized for a lot of things, including Men's Health Month. So this next segment is part of our News You Can Use segment when it comes to that. Staying mentally and physically fit can be a challenge for most Americans and can be especially more difficult based on your environment. Army soldiers stationed in Alaska's rugged terrain know this all too well. A new program called Mission 100, though, brings new resources to soldiers to help them succeed in even the harshest of conditions. Joining us today to be able to share more information about the program, we're excited to welcome Army cardiologist Colonel James Watts to our broadcast. We're going to also let you guys know where you can go for more information as well. Colonel Watts, thank you again for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Oh, it's fantastic to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is an important topic for us. And again, it's something we don't always think about it again, but we're great to be able to spotlight this during Men's Health Month. What is Mission 100, Colonel Watts, and why is it so important?
I would say that Mission 100 is a initiative where we in the interior of Alaska and coastal Alaska have started to get after breaking the stigma of help-seeking behavior. And when we talk about Mission 100, the key thing to focus on is the 100. It's all about creating connections for 100% of our soldiers 100% of the time. And so it's really a huge mindset change with respect to accessing and utilizing services to optimize psychological and spiritual well-being.
That's a really good point about making sure that everyone is being covered with the 100. I like that. And I introduced you, Colonel, as an Army cardiologist. What is your role then in the program, and how did you get involved with Mission 100?
So it's a good question. With respect to how I entered into the program, I am the senior medical officer for Fort Wainwright, and I am part of a group of senior medical officers at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, which is in Anchorage, Alaska. And together we work very closely with the 11th Airborne Division Commander, Major General Brian Eifler, to execute and plan and advise on this program, Mission 100. And so I bring medical consultation to the planning and executing of the program.
Okay. So for our audience out there who are just now learning about Mission 100, are there any takeaways from the program that you can offer to our audience to not only, of course, be able to help them understand what it is, but also what it does and be able to help them when it comes to mental and physical health?
Yeah, no, I think the big takeaway that I've learned over the course of this past year as we've executed the program is the centrality and importance of social connections in our day-to-day life and our pursuit to optimal well-being. Human beings are social creatures. It's in our DNA, and we thrive in groups and teams. And so I would advise everybody to take a look and think about their social connections in the physical space and continue to nurture and grow those connections with their family members, with their peers, with their friends, with their colleagues at work, because that's a really low-risk and smart strategy to seeking overall well-being.
Well, it's an important topic, and we're so glad that we can cover it again as we're recognizing June as Men's Health Month. So we appreciate you coming by the broadcast. Again, everyone, Colonel James Watts has been our guest, talking with us about Mission 100 and its goal to make sure, of course, that all of the soldiers are being taken care of and that they're being considered both for their physical and their mental needs. So, Colonel, where can our audience go for more information?
I think the best starting place for any information related to our Army is goarmy.com. Fantastic website, great springboard to learn more about this topic and several others.
All right. Well, thank you again for the great work you do and for the time today. Really do appreciate it.
No, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Glad to do it. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, again, part of our Music and You segment here at WYAD. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.